What a matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Inside. The fadeaway. Draymond Green grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Warriors. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Back to Butler. Golden State moving it around. Knocked away. It's stolen by Randle. And the layup's good off the glass. Randle's got the first points up on the board for the Timberwolves.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Now here's Curry. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. Back to Curry. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now Podziemski. After Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Green with a screen on Conley. Curry's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Edwards. The shot's good.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Podziemski with it. Edwards there. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And that one falls for Conley. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And here is Conley after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Randle finds Conley to the paint. Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Butler against Randle. Green with a screen on Randle. Down low. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And no wonder Green has been called the heartbeat of his team. He just makes plays that energize the entire roster.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for one, Draymond Green.
Free throw good, Green.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Top Nation, you know what time it is. T-shirt time. Make some noise. Top Nation, time to get up and make some noise. Here come those free T-shirts.
Now here's McDaniels. Defended by Moody. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Back to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Edwards got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Now here's Moody. No scoring in this one. Here's Curry. Outside Butler. From outside the arc, Gobert pulls it in. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And he knocks down the first one. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
And Edwards drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 8.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Randall kicks to Edwards. Shot from 16. The shot is good off the backboard. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Pass to Pajemski. Outside, Green. Launches a 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green. He's got 11.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Cans it from downtown.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And here is Curry, following Julius Randle's 3. Conley feeling it out. Randall outside. Over Butler. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Over in the corner, Green. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Right side, Edwards. Shoots over Curry. Edwards can't hit. The Warriors trailing. Pass to Pajemski. And here is Curry. defended by Gobert. Randall against Butler. Green with a screen for Butler to the inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Green's got 5 points so far.
And I just love how Butler uses that pick and roll. Whatever the defense gives him, he takes.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Conley against Curry. Randall with a screen for Conley. The offensive rebound. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Free throw good, Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership, strong vocally on and off the floor.
Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Last year, coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there. Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 10. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Curry finds Podziemski. Green with a screen on Edwards. Here's Podziemski. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Randall passes to Edwards. McDaniel sets a screen for Randall to the middle. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Warriors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. And here is Butler following Julius Randle's 3. Podziemski's shot is good. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
To the wing on the left. Here's Randall. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Moses Moody. Peyton, he's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. And then for Minnesota, Clark, he's checked in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Healed against DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. Reed, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The Warriors shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw drops for Heel. Both free throws good from Heel. Here's DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Reed with the block. Randall outside. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Butler on the break. You can't give him any room to run, or you might get your feelings hurt.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Clark. And here's Reed. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Healed the pass to Butler. Over Randall. Butler, no good. Clark outside. Minnesota again turning it over. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Curry. Puts up a deep three. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We come back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
The Timberwolves trail. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Edwards is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's Nikhil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at power forward. From deep, the rebound by Payton. The Warriors shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. On the wing, Hield. Back to Payton. Golden State moving the ball around. Outside Curry. No good with the triple. Timberwolves shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Minnesota. Now Jackson Davis. Right side Kuminga. Outside Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Reed. Outside Edwards. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Edwards drawing the double team. Reed misses. Reed's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Over Edwards. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 13.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Here's Minot. And here is DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Edwards a screen on Payton. Alexander Walker nailed from three-point land. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Jackson Davis with it. Guarded by Reed. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu as a big part of what we did in Orlando.
Yes.
Was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garza's checked in. And he can't hit the second.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Offensive rebound. Here's DiVincenzo. Good D by Hield. Warriors shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Stolen by Reed. Edwards against Curry. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. No good on the 3. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Hield finds Jackson Davis. Now here's Curry. He lobs it up. Stolen by Reed. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Garza. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Reed gets the bucket.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Edwards against Hield. Payton with a screen on Edwards. Hield, the pass to Payton. It's good. Payton's got 5 points so far.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Garza. Over to the left wing. Reed against Kuminga. Reed kicks to DiVincenzo. Shoots over Curry. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Hield, the pass to Payton. They set the pick for 3. Sinks the triple. He's got 8.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. Picked by Reed. The 3 ball. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Hield kicks to Kuminga. Curry deciding where to go with it. Payton finds Jackson Davis. No good there. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Outside Curry. Payton in the corner. Inside, here's Jackson Davis. Tries again. And another shot. He lays it in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 14. Pass to Garza. Here's the 3. He doesn't hit that one. The Warriors leading. Curry on the wing. Fires the 3. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Edwards against Curry. It's tipped. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. He makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Butler. Hield outside. Green with a screen for Hield. Fires the 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Conley finds Gobert. Randall surveying the D. Takes the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Butler into the lane. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And Butler is a warrior out there. Doesn't give up on the drive, even when he's getting bodied.
Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates, He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. Now, here's Butler, following the miss by Julius Randle.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Conley. Shoots over Podziemski. And finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Pass to Moody. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Dillingham's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Podziemski with it, covered by Conley. Back to Podziemski. Green with a screen on Conley. Driving inside. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
The first free throw is good. Podziemski hits them both. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen. Moody with it. Working on McDaniels. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And that's what they want to see from Butler, a take-charge mindset, that desire to attack the rim.
Now here's Conley. He's defended by Podziemski. Right side, Conley. Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's how you know Conley is right out there.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Green. He's got 8. Here he goes. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
There's 49 seconds left here in the second. Moody the pass to Butler. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 4 on the clock. There's the screen. Takes a 3. Wow! Butler from way outside.
And Butler, someone you got to stay with in that pick and roll. All he needs is a little space, and he is ready to fire.
Pass to McDaniels. Over Green. Shot by McDaniels. No good. Warriors leading by 4. Moody the pass to Butler. Over Gobert. Dillingham with the rebound. Outside Conley. Randall with the ball. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Randall's got 12 in the game. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors ahead, leading by just 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think we've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Timberwolves trail. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the center, locking down the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Edwards for the lead. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry passes it to Moody. Outside Butler from past the arc. From deep, Jimmy Butler.
The answer from Butler, no one is more competitive than Jimmy.
Gobert against Green. Here's Edwards. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Butler against Randall. Butler feeling out of it. Butler with the bucket down low.
And continuing to add to his offense over time, Butler excels at breaking down the defense.
Pass to Randall. Gobert with a screen for Randall. To the paint. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. 4 on the shot clock. Good on the bucket. Gobert's got 6.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
Curry finds Podziemski. Green with a screen on Edwards. Here's Podziemski. Left side Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Julius Randle picks one up. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
That free throw, no good. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you missed the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
The drive by Green. Randall against Butler. Randall with some nice D. Edwards inside. Here's McDaniels. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 1-point game. Moody the pass to Curry. Pass to Butler. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Edwards dishes to Conley. Randall outside. This one for three. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Randall's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
Look, if you're open, Conley sees you. That was a great pass.
Majemski on the wings. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Majemski's got 7 points. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Edwards with a tough shot.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Majemski. Edwards defending. Pass to Moody. And here is Butler. Outside Curry. Over Conley. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Curry.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Out to Conley. Gobert the screen. And it's Conley penetrating. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Green. Now here's Moody. Not a lot of room. Pass to Green. For the lead. Curry against Gobert. Shoots the three. The shot by Curry, no good. Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Majemski. Gobert with the block, and they'll keep possession. Here's Majemski. Covered by Conley. Golden State needs to get off the shot. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Golden State basketball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Gary Payton has checked in for Moody. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Now that's 17 points for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbounds. Well done.
Outside Edwards. From 11 feet away. Alexander Walker on the wing. Gobert down low, working on Green, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Randall with the ball. He's got 15. Randall is doubled. Conley for 3. And Curry pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A shot by Podziemski, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Randall with the bucket. So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 3. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
All right, fans, it is dance camp time. Get up and get moving. Like everyone's watching. Give yourself a round of applause.
Pass to Payton. Here's Butler. Outside for Curry. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Timberwolves leading by 3. Randall outside. That's up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Podziemski's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Green. Gobert with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Curry with the 3. Curry from 3.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Curry with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And there's the lay-in. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
And this is where Steph thrives. The more room he has to run and operate, the more dangerous he becomes.
Offensive rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. 11 feet away, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
Butler is smart and knows to take what you give him. If the mid-range is open, he'll take it.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Randall no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Green with a screen on Conley. Curry outside. And the 3 ball is good. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. To Gobert. Over in the corner, Randall. Can they get it? And the layup is good. Randall's got 19 points.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
First free throw is good.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
The Warriors making a switch here. Hield's checked in. Clark, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Stephen Curry hits them both. Now Randall. 19 points in the game. The tray sinks the three-pointer. Randall's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Timberwolves. Curry passes to Butler. And they double up Butler. Back to Curry. Payton with the screen. Pass to Hield. Here's Payton, just 5 to shoot. Drops one in from the wing. Payton's got 10 points.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Randall against Kuminga. Randall left side. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Randall's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
To the middle. They kick out to Hield. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
Clark outside. Gobert with a screen for Clark. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Butler, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Randall down low. Defended by Kuminga. Randall no good. At the elbow, it's Hield. Here's Butler. The shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 5. Clark kicks to DiVincenzo. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Gobert with a screen on Kuminga. Kuminga against Randall, and he banks in the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Warrior lead.
Well, Randall is such a steady shooter. Interior defense just isn't enough to stop that shot.
Now here's Curry. Misses the deep 3-point attempt.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. A terrific quarter for him, and now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. Back right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Clark is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Edwards. And it's Reed in at the 5. Curry, good.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Edwards against Hield, the 11-footer, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Edwards got 11 points here in just the second half. Outside Curry. Curry setting the pick for Hield. DiVincenzo against Curry. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hield. Launches from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Edwards against Payton. Edwards passes to Ingles. Edwards a screen on Kuminga. Pass to DiVincenzo. To tie it up. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Miller's checked in for Minnesota.
Number 33, Leonard Miller.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's DiVincenzo. Miller, the pass to Clark. Back to Miller. Here's Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
2 shots.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Good on the second free throw.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Hield against Edwards. There's a good screen. Hield can't hit.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Hield against Edwards. To take the lead. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Pass to Looney. By Hield, nobody around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. It's stolen by Hield. Floats it up for Kuminga. And stolen by Miller. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Clock at 6. Pass to Reed. Takes it off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Curry. Can they get it? And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. Reed kicks to DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. The Warriors pull it in. And here is Curry. Puts it up from 15. And the Warriors miss again. Pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. From 10 feet out, that one wide left. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now, here's Looney. Now Kuminga, covered by Conley. Healed right side. Drops in the tray. And the Warriors lead by 3.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
Here's Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Stolen by Reed. Conley against Curry. Outside Conley. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's to Curry. Knocks down the step back Jay. Curry's got 34.
Yeah, bucket by bucket, the legend of Steph Curry continues to grow.
Down low, here's Reed. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
To the inside, Looney. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Conley, the pass to Clark. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's defended by Pajemski. Turnaround Jay. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from DiVincenzo.
A nearly unblockable shot. You see how much confidence he has going to the turnaround.
Curry way outside from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Clark kicks to Edwards. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Pajemski with it. Pass to Curry.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Stephen Curry.
1 First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody subbed in for Buddy Hield. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. And both free throws good for Curry. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point game. Pass to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Butler finds Moody. Edwards against Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Butler against Randle. Looking to end the run. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Timeout.
Randle's got 17 points here in the second half.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Edwards. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. What a ferocious drive by Edwards, fending off the defense with ease.
That's to Curry. The three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's Randle with the drive. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And you'll never see Randle back down in a big moment. He's looking to be the guy when they need a bucket.
Curry against Conley. Now Curry. Pass to Green. Gobert with the block. Now here's Conley. Down low to take the lead. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot.
And he knocks down the first one. Stephen Curry hits them both.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Outside Edwards. High arcing shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Edwards brings so much power to his game inside.
And he makes the first. And Edwards drops them both. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They lead by 1. Pass to Pajemski.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Butler. 14 feet away. And good that time. Butler's got 10 points in just the second half.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions. And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Green with the screen on Conley. Curry with the bounce pass. Here's Pajemski. Edwards defending. 5 on the clock. Outside, Green. Here's Moody. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Edwards drawing the double team. Randall finds Edwards. The offensive rebound. That gives them the lead. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. Count it!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Stolen by Conley. Edwards. That is a great finish!
Oh, my. Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Here's Curry with the three. It drops. And, oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Here's Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. No good with the layup. Curry against Conley. Curry is inside. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Here's Edwards. Oh, off target.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
Well, yeah, you can see how much energy he's playing with. He's on a roll, and he's not about to let it in.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Conley. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the center position. Back to Randall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall. Both free throws good from Randall.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Butler in the corner. 6 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
Jimmy Butler, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Butler. Both shots good from the stripe. The Timberwolves shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Edwards inside. He's defended by Pajemski. Butler against Randall. Outside Curry. Right side Green. Pass to Pajemski. No good from outside. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. He's tightly guarded. It's Edwards on the wing. He's defended by Pajemski.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
Back to Butler. Green finds Curry. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Edwards. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Edwards got 43 points.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true three-level scorer.
Back to Curry. Right side Green. Butler on the way. He's defended by Randall. That's at 5. Butler, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Conley against Curry. For the 3. And that's good. Michael Conley for 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Pass to Pajemski. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Edwards. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. Butler passes to Green. Count it.
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
Second team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Draymond Green. One shot.
And Green no good on that one. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. Mr. Gobert. Randall kicks to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. And that one hits back iron. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 so far in their 3-point attempts in overtime.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
At the line for 2, Draymond Green.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, no doubt about those free throws coming up big in the clutch.
Randall a screen on Curry. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Right on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he makes both free throws. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Edwards. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Butler dishes to Curry. Gobert pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in overtime. Certainly not the best showing for them offensively. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Butler hammering it home.
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try it.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Here is Conley. Pass to Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Well, look, Edwards doesn't back down from anyone. He embraces getting physical on the way out.
Drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And Edwards drops them both.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Curry against Conley. Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. pass to Podziemski. Fires for three. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been.
Here we go.
And here's Randall. Right side, Conley. Back to Randall. Six to shoot. Outside, Edwards. Puts up a deep three. And Moody pulls it down. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Randall against Butler. Now here's Randall. T right on him. Over Butler. Some solid defense from Butler. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Podziemski. His three-pointers off the mark. McDaniels with the ball. Right side, Conley. Pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1 to take the lead, and it's finished off by McDaniels as he lays it in. 9 points for Jaden McDaniel. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. From deep three-point land. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Pass to McDaniels to the paint. Gobert down low. He's against Green. Now here's Edwards. He's defended by Podziemski.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Now Podziemski. Back to Butler. Now Podziemski. Green with a screen on Conley. Here's Podziemski. It's good from long range. Podziemski's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Outside Edwards. And there's the drive. Out to Conley. This one for 3. Here's Gobert. And at last, they get one to fall.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Oh, nothing phases Curry.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that gives them the lead.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Here's Curry. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Edwards inside. He's defended by Pajemski. Over Conley. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota shooting here about 46% for the game. Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Green. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in. He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time.
T-shirt time, the nation, get loud, you are.
Curry outside. And good. He hits it again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Here's Edwards. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
Shoots the three. Minnesota with the rebound.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back. Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Conley against Curry. Again, what an avalanche. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Now Edwards fires away from outside. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W.
A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the key to the game. Look at turnovers and how many free throws they shot. They weren't able to set their defense. We didn't turn the ball over. We were able to set ours. Those are the two things I look at.
Certainly sounds like the foundation to victory, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.